It's time to let go of people's toxic criticisms and judgments and opinions of who you are, because they're tearing you up inside. These things are like thorns in your soul, and if you allow yourself to hear them and believe them, it's gonna rip you apart inside. In fact, you're probably already there, where people have said things about you, about who you are, who they think you are, right? Or what they thought of what you did, and they don't even know what's in your heart. You gotta start letting these things go, because people can just say whatever they want, and a lot of the time they don't even think about what they're saying. They just say it. People's opinions and judgments and criticisms, they're not worth anything. Nothing. It costs them nothing to say these things to you, these horrible things about you, and it causes damage if you allow yourself to believe it. Could you imagine if we lived in a world where judgments and criticisms and opinions cost people $1,000 a piece, especially if they were negative, right? Could you imagine? People would be so much more careful with what they said to you. But unfortunately, we don't live in a world like that. People can just say whatever at no cost, just anything, and no reflection upon the damage that it might be doing you. Right? To hear these things from people hurts incredibly bad, and it can last for a long time, especially if you start grabbing onto it, right? Your inner critic starts going, well, maybe that's true, or maybe you should think about that, or blah, 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 without even realizing this is not even the closest thing to the truth. This is not who I am. What you see on the surface or your preconceived idea of me, that's not who I am. And for them to devalue you as a human being by just what they see, it's blind, it's ignorant, and it's completely unhelpful. You gotta let these things go. You gotta throw them up to the wind and just say, you know what? People don't know me. You don't know me like that. You don't know what's in my heart. You don't know what's in my soul. And I'm a good person. And I'm not gonna allow this person's toxicity to ruin my life, because we have all been there, right? Where we have heard something from somebody and it was incredibly painful to hear, and we believed it for a long time, and maybe it actually guided a lot of our actions as time went on. But you gotta let it go. You gotta say, this person doesn't know who I am. And you know what? I'm not gonna harbor any bitterness, any hatred, any of that poison that they were trying to put onto me, because that's gonna ruin my life. They're upset, they're angry, they're hurt inside, and that's for them to be. It's not for me. So it's time to let these go. Piece by piece, start looking within your heart going, where are these things that people have said to me that have hurt me badly? And then, one by one, start acknowledging them. Start doing the work, the inner work of going, can I let this go? Is this something that I can forgive? Can I forgive myself for holding on to this for so long? And eventually, peace of mind comes. But you gotta let these things go. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in learning more about working with me and my coaching programs, please visit www.coachingwithevan.com.